in section. With the runner, boy, you nigga, no question. You would run a motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm a 88 pack nigga, woof. I'm a 88 pack nigga, woof. I mean, day walker, drink blood, fangs out, full moon, motherfucker, change like a hoe, nigga. I'm just a nigga from the hood, trying to stack a little cheddar for the money.
Tyson Fury в говнище, бедняга. Еле-еле передвигается. Здоровый тип. Блин, тачку не садит. Блядь.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Lightweight. Lightweight, baby. It's time to bleed. We got the building. Ratchet since 91. Shemaine Callahan, Mark Wunderlich, Todd French on the mic with Terrence Bailey. Salute. Copper Aborigines, my brother. Salute. Dwayne Jones, what up? Mr. Shelton in the building. NP, what the fuck? Robert Singleton, Jay Walk, Black Alpha, KG84, what up? Underground Asylum, Kevin Dunbar, Vince Valborn, Divine Sense, salute. Boxing MMA, what up? Steve Elder Mack, Zelos Newton, smash that like button. Smash the like button, y'all. Yeah. Got a special guest, my brother. My brother since what? 85, 86? Mike Biggs, what's good, fam?
What up, what up? Can you hear me good?
Yeah.
All right. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
what it do?
Nothing. No, I'm just looking at the landscape of boxing. And I said, you know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. There's a whole lot on my mind. So I said, you know what? Bring Dragon, salute. Stormy in the building. Devontae Morse, Demon Kennedy, salute. I said, you know what? I'm going to try something. I'm going to try something called Fuck It Fridays.
Fuck it.
Fuck it. And that's when I'm going to let the family on. Got to be family. Let the family on Fridays.
Yes, sir. Yes,
and,
sir.
You know, we're gonna vent a little. What we want to do, what we want to see. How do we move forward? Or is it even worth it? You know what I mean? So this is the first Fuck It Friday. You know what I mean? So what's good with you, bro?
Hey, shit, man. Just finished dropping off kids to school. Literally, like, you know, my children. Not the other way.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? I had to block my camera because I don't want your shit to get flagged because I'm driving. I got flagged yesterday.
Really?
Yeah, I think because I was driving. They ain't put no strike on my shit, but I did get an email about it.
But you can't be driving while on live?
I don't think so.
Whoa.
I can't see no other reason why.
That's strange.
Yeah.
Like I've done videos from my vehicle, but I was parked though. So I don't know. Maybe somebody got into an accident somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. But I got one of my live streams when I was on TikTok, just bullshitting around, and they cut my live stream off because I was driving.
Oh.
So, but that was a while ago. So that's the only reason I can come up with, man. But you know, it is what it is. So I'm gonna stay on. I'm gonna block my cam for now, but I'm almost home.
Yeah.
I'll unblock it.
No doubt. Brian H, Shauna, Jose Diaz, Divine Sense, my brother, salute. Bruce Gas in the building. Yeah, man. All right. Well, I'm gonna start with you, man. What's on your mind? The landscape of boxing right now. What's on your mind?
This has been one of the best years so far because we're getting kind of what we want to see in boxing, like the unifications and the undisputeds. You know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of happy with the state, that we going up, that we going at now. But at the same time, you still got some fuckery going on, and that's the part I don't like. I listen to y'all every day, and I'm hearing about PEDs and all kind of dumb shit. White, not white, but racist shit and all kind of shit, man, going on. But I'm trying to stay focused on the task at hand, and that is the the purity of boxing, man. I just love boxing. I love the art, whether it's Mexican style or whether it's the technical style. That's all I really care about. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to stay focused on that. Other than that, man, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt. Salute to Burt, King Vonnie, H.L. McClain, Eric H, G5. Yeah, you got the link, bro. Yeah, G5 gonna be joining us in a bit. The brother Ack was supposed to be on here, but he had to go to work.
Oh, okay. Salute to the chat, y'all. Salute, y'all. Appreciate y'all.
No doubt. And make sure y'all go subscribe to Mike Biggs Boxing. You know what I'm saying? We grow in this community, man. We trying to keep the sport pure. You know what I mean? And boxing over bullshit. Jeff, what up, bro? How you? Yesterday, this video comes up with Tyson Fury drunk in public. Now, I just said boxing over bullshit, but it's impossible to discuss boxing without discussing Tyson Fury because he has a belt. And I find it strange. Jay Watts, what up? I find it strange that with all the success that he's had, this man, you know how they say you can't take the hood out of somebody, no matter where you put him? This is who he is. That's why I played that video in the beginning. Albert, what up? Devin Blocker. He was seen, I don't know what country they were in, drunk, visibly drunk with his dad, arm in arm, walking with him like he probably did when he was a baby. Now he's a big baby. And they were obviously somewhere with some friends and some family, and he was visibly drunk. They tried to get a cab from what I saw. I don't know the story behind it. And the cab refused to pick them up for whatever reason. And, I know the reason. And he throws the karate kick when the cab pulled off. Mr. P. Dep, salute. Now, me personally, if I'm a cab driver and somebody hails me down, they say, look, man, we got to get this guy in your cab or whatever. And I see as a big 6'9", 300-pound drunk white guy. And then I look and I'm like, wait a minute, I know who that is. He's a pro fighter. He's drunk. I'm not putting him in the back of my cab for him to tear my shit up. You don't know what could happen. Now, some people will be saying, oh, look, he acted up in my cab. That's a lawsuit. I'm going to get paid. Or you're like, you know what? I ain't that money hungry. I could be driving. He could do something crazy. We could crash and everybody die. How about this? I'll pass. What are your thoughts right now? Now, look, y'all know I hate Tyson Fury. And I know hate is a strong word. And I say it with my chest out. I hate Tyson Fury. I do. I hate him. For reasons that go beyond boxing. I hate what he represents. And I hate that he gets away with it. All right, the dude's a fucking devil. That's what he is. He's a fucking devil. But he is your WBC champion. This is who the world chose. Y'all chose this. So, is this the type of behavior that can be overlooked? And it can be overlooked, and is it going to be overlooked? Because I don't see anything on any media outlet in reference to this, any big media outlet. Mike, your thoughts on that shit?
Yeah, we talking about a man that got a second chance, that a black man from America gave a second chance to, and nobody else would. You know what I'm saying? And He was given his chance and he took advantage of it. Speculating, of course, because he was, he cheated. He cheated his way to the top. So, speaking on what you talking about with the cab, with the cab and all that, I don't like that. I don't hate him, but I don't like his ass people because of what he represents. You know what I'm saying? And all the videos you play about him and shit, man, it just makes me more angry at the dude. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't like watching all those, Roots and Mississippi Burning and all that, because they piss me off. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta expect that shit from him. You gotta expect it from him because he a piece of shit, and he gonna say a piece of shit. And I really don't care about that dude at all, man. I really don't. After all that shit happened with the boxing, what he did to my guy, my king, Deontay Wilder. I just, I have no respect for him. No respect for him. If he was on fire in the street, I wouldn't piss on him. I wouldn't even call 911. Fuck that dude. You know what I'm saying? He's a piece of shit, man, and he gonna stay a piece of shit. And the first thing I thought about when you said with the cab and all that, is lawsuit, of course. Because that's the American way. I'm throwing up the the quote sign. That's the American way.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what people who look to do, especially if they ain't got no cash in their pocket. So
Word.
Fuck him. I dropped the fuck off. Fuck that dude, man. I wouldn't pick him up, sober. Fuck him. Fuck him. Fuck him. Fuck that dude, man. He a piece of shit, bro.
Word up, man. Just imagine if that was any champion, any American champion that did that. And watch this. Any black American champion that was doing that, seen intoxicated in public and throwing karate kicks at cabs driving off of them. You know what I mean? Come on, man. This is the privilege I'm talking about, because I haven't seen. This would be a big deal if that was Deontay Wilder, publicly intoxicated, kicking the cab, driving off from him. That would be front page news. It'd be on our news right now on NBC right now.
Instantly.
Yup, and he's not even a champ. They would do that. Totally, they would do that. You know what I'm saying? So when we say privilege, this is the type of stuff we're talking about. This is the type of stuff we're talking about, man. I mean, this is the guy. This is who y'all chose. And I know he put out a follow-up video of him running in the morning with his dad. Dude. No one cares. You can't make that up, dude. You're a drunk. You're an addict. And that's all you're ever going to be. When the dust settles and you finally do hang it up, that's all you're going to be. An addict. And you have some gifts. You was gifted with height. You was gifted with weight. You can box, but you didn't have any faith in your God-given talent for you to compete fair. Because Deontay Wilder's not the first guy you cheated. But cheating is a way of life for you gypsies. And I'm just telling you because that's what I learned from other people that dealt with gypsies. Glasses Malone told me they gypsies like race cars on the West Coast. He sent me a video. He said, watch this video. They cheat to win. That's what they do. I didn't know that shit. I had other white people tell me, gypsies, oh yeah, sure Fury cheated. He's a fucking gypsy. That's what they said. Yeah. That's what they told me. I said, shit, I don't know nothing about that. That's what they said. So why the fuck, why would I expect anything different from him? He's a cheater. But this is who you chose? Now, if he comes from a historical background, if cheating is in his blood, and we've seen things and caught him in all the writings on the walls, this is who you chose over your American WBC champion? Okay. You make the bed, you're laying it. Mo Boxing in the building. Silvestri, Jose Diaz, Almighty Law, Main Boxing Biker, King Vonnie, CB Sports, my brother Carl Burrell, DJ Chris Cruz, salute. Mansa Musa, Stormy, salute, y'all. I mean, this is ridiculous. You really, a lot of people don't understand. See, a lot of them are just gonna brush it under the rug. Oh, this is just a boy. He's just a boy being a boy. This is who he is. No, the heavyweight champion is supposed to be clean cut, right?
Right.
It's supposed to be clean cut. He's supposed to represent something. It's supposed to mean something, right? Okay. I've never seen Floyd Mayweather publicly intoxicated. And then when I've seen Adrian Broner act the fool, what did we do? 100 million videos about him being immature and he don't need. Is it Adrian Broner and Tank Davis in the monkey video that I put up for smacking a phone out of a fan's hand? Now, why can I hold them accountable, but nobody wants to hold Tyson Fury accountable? The brothers UK in the building. That's right, Stormy. When you lay in shit, do not complain about the stench. Simon Bridgman, salute. So these are the things that we discuss. And that's disgusting behavior. But I know, you know what I'm saying? I talk about the Charlos. When they act the fool, when they say weird shit. When Jamal smacked the phone out of the fan's hand for asking him a question about Canelo. Why is it that I can hold them accountable? I hold everybody accountable equally, right? But then y'all get mad when I talk shit about Tyson Fury. No, I'm never gonna take my foot off the gas. I am driving Optimus Prime, fully transformed into 18-wheeler, and he is mangled under the wheels, and I'm not stopping. I'm not stopping. I'm pedal to the metal. I floored the gas. He's mangled.
Whoops.
I don't like this guy at all, and this is the guy you chose. And y'all know why I don't like him. And you can't say I'm wrong. You can joke about it, because that's what you are. Y'all a bunch of jokes. Y'all not boxing fans. Y'all know y'all know exactly what it is. Y'all know what it is. Cy Young, salute. Y'all know exactly what it is. You dudes is trash. Publicly intoxicated. Belligerent, making all kinds of referring to grown men's penises. Dude, that's not funny, dude. That's not funny. He does it why would you ask a man about his penis? You just defended your heavyweight title. Do you have a big Corey? That's not funny, dude. What do you do? He keeps doing it. He keeps doing that shit. What is he doing that for? I just saw a video. Dean White. They asked him about Tyson Fury. He says, nah, it's all good between him and I, you know. And then he says, you know, he gave me a hug and a kiss and it's all good. I was like, pause. Pause. He did what? Y'all know motherfuckers gonna be like, yo, Ghost, what up? Oh, Drew, you know, you just, Shamar, what up? Oh, you just overlook it. I'm overthinking. I'm not overthinking anything. I'm not overthinking anything. People that are involved in certain things are very symbolic. They do things. They put messages out there so it can go over your head. This man makes more than enough penis jokes than a little bit. Dean White is married to Dillian.
Yeah, I keep hearing that. Is that a fact?
That's actual facts, B.
Holy shit.
That picture that I put up with them standing there in well dressed,
yeah.
I gotta believe that was their marriage.
Oh my goodness.
Now look, this is the world we're living in. I don't care. But don't try and brush it off like y'all not dropping little landmines everywhere for people to step on. You got Tyson. He said he gave me a kiss. It makes me think there was some weird ass love triangle going on there. What? And then you in a pub singing about there's only one Tyson Fury after your man just lost? What's really good over there? There's no loyalty. There's no loyalty over there. And you see, this is why I barely pay UK fans any mind. And I'm talking about the trolls, not the real UK fans. I barely pay them any mind because they're fair-weathered fans. Dean White was in a pub singing "There's Only One Tyson Fury." Your man just lost. Now I'm joking, y'all. I don't know if he's really married to Dillian. I don't know that. I'm just joking, sort of. But all that shit leads. Jamal, what up? All of that leads to it. Yeah, the word is. Stormy says the word is. There's a divorce coming. Probably. Yeah, I know Mo. Dean cares about the bag. And I don't even know what his job description is. Mo, do you know what Dean White does for a living? Does he have a job description? Because he's getting a lot of shine.
Is he like Bernie the boxer?
Hey, look, I'm just curious. These guys that are around, does he have a 9-to-5? There's no harm in that. Saying that you're working, man. You know, that's cool. Like, yo, I work for a living, but I work for a living. Y'all work for a living, but so-and-so's my guy. But you don't see me with him 24 hours a day because I have an 8-hour-a-day job. That's cool. But what is Dean White's job description? Is he a comedian? Is he does he work a 9-to-5? Is he a hired secretary? Does he handle Dillian's paperwork? There's got to be a job description for him. Just chilling and hanging around and collecting a check, that's not a job description. You have to be, if you're 1099, over here, you have to be able to claim something.
Right.
Mike Tyson in his prime had a lot of people around him on the payroll that really didn't have a job description from what I heard. I can't confirm that. I wasn't there. Healer, salute. He got Small Halls boxing promoters. Apparently he has fighters. Okay. All right, that's great. That's great. I didn't know that. Now I learned something. A condo, what up? Whoa. All right, Stormy, I'm gonna keep that to me. Whoa. Hey man, look, I don't know. But there's a lot of fugazi activity over there. And I really, the trollish UK fans. Because the troll UK fans have the megaphone. They talk a lot. They talk the most. Real UK supporters, they just hang in the back. Boxing and barbecue, salute. They just hang in the back and they just support, and that's what it is. But the trolls, they got the loudest megaphone in the goddamn building. And they overlook things like that. It's disgusting. It's disgusting, man. It's just straight up disgusting. What's wrong with you guys? All right, and they jump ship. Prime example, AJ, just 3 years ago was their guy. After that Andy Ruiz loss, they turned on him so fast. They went from damn near blowing him to now they don't even want to see him anymore. You know what I'm saying? Mo Boxer said that he used Dillian's name to get up the ladder. At Solo, salute. Bro, that's some turncoat shit. That's some turncoat shit, man. But let me ask you, Mike. Speaking of AJ, I'm glad I brought him up. What's next for AJ, yo?
Shit. Rematch with Usyk. Do we want to keep him relevant? His moves was, suspect before the losses. So, I mean, it's not like I didn't like the dude, but at the same time, he was, his business decisions were suspect at best. So, do I care what's next for him? No, I don't. Should he, redeem himself? Yeah. Hell yeah. Get back, from Usyk whenever that time comes, whenever the, all that bullshit is over in Russia and in Ukraine. And so, fuck him too. You know what I'm saying? Fuck him too, really. And the reason why I say that is because it's business moves, man. It's just the decisions you make for yourself You know what I'm saying? You are a brother. You are a brother in the UK, and you depending on these I don't want to white people to control your destiny, and I'm not for that, man. You know what I'm saying? You're a boxer. You in this game. You are the boss. Yes, you have a manager who's making decisions for you on who you fight, but at the same time, it's ultimately your decision on who you want to battle in that ring. So what you say goes, because you're the boss. And to me, he ain't making boss moves. So, he in the same boat with Tyson Fury, man. Fuck him too. Fuck him too, man. I'm a purist, bro. I just need to see the real shit that people do.
Let me read this super chat real quick.
Oh, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Divine Sense, my brother in the building. He says, tickling other men, drunk in public, karate kicking cars, high on coke, and talking about other men's penis. Ali rolling in his grave, shaking my head.
Did he say tickling men?
Tickling, yeah, he tickled Dillian. He said, coochie. I swear to God. I say, what is going on here? So Lion Platinum LLC says, the hate is real. What a shame. Do tell. Do not block him. What do you mean, Lion Platinum LLC? The hate is real on what?
You can't hate facts, man. I mean, you can, but it's a fact. This dude did kiss a man in the ring, Tyson Fury. He picked him up and danced with him at the weigh-in. You can't make this up. This is what we are seeing.
LeBron Dow Davis, Hill, salute. Jafar Cesar, salute. Donnie Side, what up?
We're not hating.
Yeah, didn't Dillian White try to sexually assault Rampage Jackson? Bro, I'm not making any of this up. No. Oh, he said on our boy Wilder. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right.
Yeah. Yes, sir. They if Deontay Wilder did anything that Tyson Fury did,
oh my God, he'd get crucified.
They be talking about how disgusting he is on goddamn CNN. There's nothing about sports on there. On goddamn CNN. Chris Chandler, salute. They be talking about how disgusting he is, and they did it to Floyd. And Floyd wasn't a prince of a person. He had some problems outside the ring. He sure did.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Well, come on now. Yep. Come on now.
Why would brothers would get crucified?
Yeah, man, he'd be done.
Crucified.
They couldn't wait to take that. They be in our chats talking about, oh, this is what you support. They did it to Floyd. Oh, he beats women. This is what you support. No, you don't know what happened with that. Oh yeah. He's going to jail right after Cotto. I say, yo, how about this? What does that say about the criminal justice system when they say we're gonna lock you up, but you got to fulfill that date because you make too much money. You bring too much revenue to the city of Las Vegas. So before we lock you up, go ahead and make that money, boy. And that's what he did. And if I'm not mistaken, that was his last fight with HBO. So he went, he sat down. Tay, good morning. He went, he sat down, he came out, went to Showtime. And that man got away 50-0. And they still mad at that. Cassandra, salute. Still mad at that.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, yeah, exactly, Acondo. Deontay Wilder, danced with his wife. A real woman, I might add. A woman. All right? Deontay Wilder's goofing around. Chef, what up? Deontay Wilder's goofing around with his family and does a twerk. That shit went viral. Our chats was flooded. They make memes. They made troll accounts with Deontay Wilder twerking, a stills frame of him twerking to troll us. Rod Neal, what up, bro? Like, that's supposed to hurt our feelings. I'm like, wait a minute. Why would you? That's a video. You watch that video and pause the screen to take a screenshot and made a whole YouTube account. You know, that's a lot of work to do that. And you did it to hurt our feelings? No, dude, that's called gay.
Mm-hmm.
That's called gay, my friend.
Mm-hmm.
I don't make videos about. There was videos about him doing a twerk move in front of his wife and family, laughing about it. They were goofing around. Meanwhile, oh God, you know I gotta unload it.
Unload it. Come on.
Oh wait, hold on, Line Platinum LLC. I missed it. Hold on. What would you say, bro? He said, oh, bro. Yo, Line Platinum LLC. Yo, bro. I was threatened that if I showed up in Vegas, I was gonna get shot, stabbed, stomped out, grenades rolled up under me, all kinds of threats. Dude, bro. Listen, guys, whenever y'all get threatened in writing, keep it. Because if you live in a certain state that has gun laws that are restricted, you have evidence as to why you might need a legal carry. Especially if you put out content. Like, yo, hey, man, look, I'm getting death threats. I don't know where it's coming from. I'm doing well for myself on this YouTube thing.
Mm-hmm.
I make some money, and look, I need to defend myself. You know, just a thought. But y'all know I got to unload the magazine on. You know, twerking, but this.
Tyson Fury being spoken to by Ben Davison, and there's the moment, the pre-fight kiss. I have never ever seen that before.
It's disgusting,
bro. Y'all will never win that roast ever.
Disgusting.
You see, we wouldn't bring any of that up, but y'all still like talking about twerking. You're like, why are y'all doing this when he's doing? Every time I turn around, he talked about AJ's penis. He talked about Deontay's penis. He's kissing men. He's picking them up while they're in their underwear. That's a joke. Listen, I met Deontay's wife. Beautiful woman. She's a woman. I don't see Deontay running around even joking about kissing men. But that's funny to y'all, what we just saw? That's funny? That's funny? That's just a joke? Come on, man.
Disgusting.
Are you kidding? Dude, you know what I'm saying? If that's funny to y'all, then fine, man. You know what I'm saying? But over here, that's called gay. And if that's what he is, if that's what he is, and he could own it, that's fine. He could own it. That's cool. That's cool. Own it. But the only reason why I show y'all this is because y'all get mixed up. How many troll accounts are running around on UK channels or anti-Wilder channels running around with the picture of Tyson Fury kissing another man? Why? We don't have time for that. We're over here in our own hood over here talking boxing. Y'all come over here with the bullshit. Mm-hmm. So let's call it what it is, man. This guy is a freak. He's a fucking freak. He's a drunk. He does coke. And he's your WBC champion. He's your WBC champion, not mine. And now he's talking about retiring. Eddie Hearn talking about, he's talking about retiring, but I think him and AJ, they're gonna look, man. If boxing was left up to you guys, we'd be fucked up. As far as I'm concerned, I'm pretty much done. I just need some more things done with certain fighters that I support. But I'm pretty much done with the WBC. I'm cool with fighters I support not having it.
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.
I'm cool with certain fighters not having that WBC strap, man.
That should be killing me right there. Why are you gay?
Why are you gay? Yeah, that's right. That's right, Mo. Think of Mike. I just killed Mike, yo. Mo.
I swear to God, man, every time you put that shit on and watch it, man, I lose it. I lose it. Why are you gay? It's not the question, it's the accent. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, that pause. She said, "Who says I'm gay?" She's standing there with a lineup and a goddamn blazer on. He's standing there like,
You
"You
are
are gay."
No, I'm sorry.
Mo Boxer says Fury might be struggling with his botiness. Bati man.
Bati boy.
LeBron, what's good, buddy? How you?
Oh, man.
Salute, man. Naughty Way, what up? Ricky Samuel, salute. Why are you gay? Shorty says, "Who says I'm gay?" Meanwhile, she got on a pair of pants. She got on a condom.
Holding a fake dick, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. This shit
Oh, yeah,
crazy,
Devin.
man.
I asked that motherfucker, I said, "Yo, you gay?" "My sexual preference, it's none of your business." Stolen valor. Stolen valor. Stolen valor. Stolen valor. He got off that live. He said, "Why don't he want me? I'm ugly. God. I'm hideous." You are gay. Oh, my God. I buried him, and he hasn't been heard from ever since.
Yeah, you did put him in the graveyard.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm about to stomp on that grave, too. Mm-hmm. I just let shit rest for a while. Man down, salute. But fuck Fury. Public intoxication, that's not what our heavyweight champion is supposed to be. That's not what he's supposed to represent. What the fuck does Fury represent? And what I'm saying is the same people that support Tyson Fury, they support bullshit. It's not even about Fury. Fury could die. They wasn't looking for Fury when he was sitting on the couch. Remember why he was sitting on the couch in the first place. Because he popped dirty. He didn't even want to run it back with Vladimir Klitschko, man. Remember why he was sitting on the couch in the first place. Remember who resurrected him. And look at what he did in return. Yeah. I'm telling you, man, God don't like ugly, man. You're going to get what you put out. This has never been about boxing, y'all. It's never been. The same motherfuckers that root for Fury are the same motherfuckers that are supporting this whole shit with Devin Haney. Now, let's go over there.
There we go.
Yeah. This situation with Devin Haney makes me sick. These motherfuckers are rotten to the core. And whoever's supporting this, I hope you die in a car fire. There I go. There I go. I'm not pulling punches with you clowns anymore. Because y'all are making it very clear who you are. There's this, what they're doing to Devin Haney, this is beyond boxing right now. It's proven. How the fuck do you wait till the 11th hour to reveal that half your camp can't even show up to the goddamn country? As soon as that paperwork was signed. Matter of fact, I'll go on record to say this. When they started talking, as soon as he said the fight needs to happen in Australia, fine. As soon as Devin said, I'll go as far as Jupiter to fight you, fine. Okay, so he's going to Australia. Mm-hmm. Remember when George Kambosos said, "Oh, if everything is right, if the money's right and everything else is right, everything is going to be right." All right. Soon as he said that, as soon as pen hit the paper, the conversation should have been, first of all, we need to see, we have laws here. We need to know that you'll even be able to show up here to work. Because you can go there on vacation. Some places you can go on vacation, they'll take your money. But when it's in reference to you earning money in their country, they're like, no, you can't do that. So as soon as that was being spoken about, they should have been like, the people in charge should have been like, we need to make sure that they're even able to come here. That's not something. They're not running around. They can't be running around assuming, oh, well, he can come. No. Why wasn't that spoken about first? All right, before we split money and contracts and everything else, we need to know if you guys are qualified to even come to our country because we have strict laws. Right. And if that had come up 3 months ago, we would have it here. But it seems that Bill and whoever else can't come here because they have felonies. Okay, well, can we find a mutual ground to have the fight? It don't have to be Australia, but it don't have to be in America. Are we popping enough to go to Dubai? All right, are we popping enough to go anywhere else? Hey, George, you're not the guy over there. Tim Tszyu is the guy. You actually may be doing better coming to Vegas or coming to the Barclays.
Yep.
Coming to Madison Square Garden. You might be doing better there. You already won in the Garden. You beat Tiafijo on his own turf. So what's up? You want this fight? You want to dispute it, right? They can't come. I mean, you could run through and promote the fight. Oh, they can't come to Australia because they're criminals. We can eat that. You still got to get in there and fight. But at the 11th hour, you pulled this shit. Y'all waited until you know what? Y'all knew this the whole time. Team Haney didn't know because they never knew it was a problem.
Right.
Y'all knew though. And they say, you know what? We're going to wait until the last hour. Oh, yeah, you can't travel. Devin can come. What they wanted was for Devin to say, yo, look, if my dad's not coming, I ain't coming. So then if he'd have did that, the boxing world would be like, see, he ducked.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't want no smoke. And y'all know it's bullshit. It's quite the opposite. It's quite the opposite. Now, at first, I was like, you know what? I hope Devin pulls out this fight and fuck y'all. And I would make it my life's work to shit all over George Kambosos. But I'm not making it my life's work now because I firmly believe that Devin's going to go over there and put the beats on him. I'm calling for the knockout. Because he has to knock him out. I think the cards are done already. I think that they have Kambosos winning by unanimous decision already, and Devin has to go in there and drop this fool several times. He can be touched. He cuts very easy. Tiafijo was cutting him up. Mm-hmm. If Tiafijo don't fuck up in round one, and if Tiafijo almost closed the show in round 10. Mm-hmm. So George Kambosos can be touched. All right? And I think Devin Haney's a different animal, and he's on a mission. He's in good hands with Yoel Judah. And I so want, it might be wishful thinking, but I so want, if Bill can't go, I so want Floyd Mayweather, since he has a good relationship with him, just to pop up there. This might be wishful thinking, but I would love, because one of our champions, or a couple of them, that is within their financial means, and if their time meets up, go over there. You know what I'm saying? I know Black said yesterday he heard Errol was thinking about pulling up. Look, because in all fairness, a lot of fighters, they have shit that they're doing, and they didn't anticipate this. But if it's within your time and you're not doing anything, and you have a few dollars to spare, and it ain't gonna hurt you, pull up on Devin. I think it'll do him good to see your face, and I think it'll do the world even better to say, and I'm just using this name as an example. They were like, oh, Floyd Mayweather just walked through the door. What's he doing here? He's never in Australia. Oh, is that Deontay Wilder? What's he doing here? We ain't see him in months.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what the fuck? What are the Charlos doing here? King shit.
King shit. Hell
King shit. You know what I'm saying? And when they do
Camaraderie,
shit like
brotherhood.
that, word up, they'll be stunned. Yeah, you stop Bill from coming over here, but guess what? We're on code. There go that C word. And then, and I said those names because, you know, just off the top of my head, I'm going to assume they have the finances to do so. Now, I'm not putting it on them and making it their responsibility. I'm just saying that would be great. That would be dope. And while they're at it, since their pockets are deep, while they're at it, I would say pull up on Clarissa Shields and support her with that Savannah Marshall shit, but Savannah Marshall has an undisclosed injury. She's cycling, but, you know, that's just my opinion, because she has a Fury in her camp.
Mm-hmm.
So while they're at it, and see what I'm saying is we need to do shit like that. Okay, when Andy Ruiz went to Dubai to fight AJ, Canelo pulled up. Now, I got a lot of shit to say about Canelo, but he pulled up. That's a fact. And Andy showed up 300 pounds and didn't take camp seriously. I don't know what was going on there. Andy has all the tools to beat Anthony Joshua. And he literally ate himself out of that rematch. I don't know, man. And I like Andy Ruiz, man. I'm just so disappointed in him on that move. And man, but my point is, Canelo pulled up. Canelo pulled up. And that says something. That was dope. Canelo said, yo, come to my gym. I'm going to show you some shit. And we seen video of Andy working with Canelo. Okay? So what I'm saying is we're seeing in real time what they're doing to Devin Haney. Bro, this right here. That right there. That's king shit. That's king shit. Hell yeah. That would be dope. Imagine. Now watch this. Let me up the end. I'm glad the Brothers UK said that. Imagine, right? Those brothers landed 2-6. Salute. Those brothers, they couldn't hide landing in the airport. They couldn't hide there. People would see them. Be like, yo, that's Floyd Mayweather. Yo, that's Deontay Wilder. Yo, that's the Charlos. Yo, that's Errol Spence. They're here for the fight, obviously. All right? But can you imagine if all of those brothers came out on the ring walk with Devin? I think Kambosos would fucking lay down. He'd be like, what the holy shit? We should have just fucked around and let fucking Bill come. Devin's walking to the ring with Floyd Mayweather, the Charlos, Errol, and Deontay. I can't win because the energy would be too great. The energy would be too great. Can you imagine? They didn't buy seats. They'd be like, yo, where they sitting? Where they front row? Where they? Nope. They're in the locker room. And then when Devin starts walking in the ring, you see all of them walking with Devin to the ring. I promise you, they'll be on some shit. Chaz Bleak, salute. They'll be on some shit like, yo, we should have just let Bill come, man.
Definitely.
Because now he got Yoel. He got Brooklyn, Texas, Alabama, Michigan by way of Vegas, or Vegas by way of Michigan. Holy shit.
King shit.
And he'd get to the ring. Devin will have that fucking smirk on his face. And George will be nervous. Like, oh my. He think he'd be in there with, he's like, yo, what the fuck? He wouldn't be able to take his eyes off of Deontay, the Charlos, and Errol the whole time. Like, oh my God. Oh my fucking God. We ain't know he had support like this. And he's gonna have to eat those, he's gonna eat those words regardless. That boy shit. I was listening to that shit. I was listening to Champ Side yesterday. He replayed the shit when he could. I heard him that when he said boy, for some reason it's louder in my head now. Boy, I'm like, oh boy. Boy. Oh my God. I got like mad. But just think about what I'm saying, y'all. Now I don't know that I'm not putting it on them saying that they gotta go or else. No. I'm just saying, imagine that. They stopped Bill from coming. They stopped his father. That's what it was about. It's more than just his manager or promoter. It's more than that. They stopped his father from coming. And if they knew, and I'm sure they knew it was going to be a problem. This is not something where they crossed the T's and dotted the I's and, oh, wait a minute, he has a felony, he can't come. No, I promise you that they knew that ahead of time.
Oh, yeah.
They knew that. I promise you they knew that. And what I'm saying is there could be a blessing there. If one of those people could show up, that'd be dope. And it'll be crazy if they entered the ring walk with him. Because that right there would speak volumes. They'd be like, oh, shit. Uh-huh. And that'll turn the tables. George would be like, yo, I'm in the war now because this kid is really going to kill me. He's going to try and kill me. And I think Devin is on a mission. He's on a seek and destroy. Devin didn't have to go there. They just knew that right there was going to break him. That's what they tried to do, y'all. They tried to break Devin mentally. That's what they do to us. They tried to break him mentally. They tried to get a psychological edge by stopping his father, not his promoter, not his manager. Because, yo, listen, y'all. When Canelo Alvarez fought Floyd Mayweather, Oscar De La Hoya was in rehab. And at that time, that was his guy.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Mm-hmm. So this is the shit. This is shit I'm talking about. My brother G5 Gabe just stepped in the building. What's up, man? How you?
G5.
You on mute, brother.
But that psychological warfare is real, man.
What's going on, my brother? Salute to y'all. Top of the morning, my guy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Well, welcome to Fuck It Friday. This is something new I'm doing. Get the family in the business in the building on Fridays, so we could talk about the events during the week, man. So what you got, man? We talking about Devin Haney and George Kambosos.
Man, it's simple. You know what I'm saying? They like to play mind games, but the difference is Kambosos not Canelo. You can't play the mind games Canelo got. You don't have the pull. You're not a big enough star. You're not a big enough draw, and you don't put enough asses in the seats. You want to play this A side and run with this, oh, I'm undisputed and shit, and turn Hollywood square once you got the belt. I didn't believe him from the jump. I gave him 72 hours, and then within the 72 hours from him winning the belt, he showed me nothing but bullshit. Every time you put the camera in his face, his tone changed. Soon Suleiman gave him the golden ticket and said he was undisputed. He took it and ran with it like an Olympic torch. That told everything I need to know. You worse than T.O. You know what I'm saying? Only thing he did was took T.O. and Loma blueprint and put it together and combine when we get George Kambosos. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather have Loma than fucking Kambosos. You know what I'm saying? At least I know, you know what I'm saying? He was getting pushed by a machine. Who the fuck is he getting pushed by? You don't even have a network. You know what I'm saying? You getting blessed. And my man Devin is doing some black murderers row shit, and he about to murder him in his own backyard. A black man finna murder this man. And I'm glad. I'm thrilled about it. Go ahead. Bill, if you're not there, it's gonna make it sweeter when he whoop your ass. Because
no doubt. Let me not to cut you off. Salute to Scrapbook. I see Scrapbook in the building. That's the OG. Right. If y'all not subscribed to Scrapbook, I don't know what's wrong with y'all. Y'all need to take a minute and click on his name and go subscribe and get that education. And while you're at it, subscribe to Stormy B, man. You already know. And while you're at it, you see Mike Biggs boxing and you see G5 Gabe. While you're at it, let's grow.
We working while we work. You feel
That's
me?
right, baby.
I'm on the
G5 on the job and he's on the job. He's doing double duty.
And I'm still live right now on my own live.
All right.
Yeah. All right. That's how you do it. Yeah, buddy.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, buddy.
I can't make this up. I cannot lie. I got
Yeah,
a full
buddy.
family. I'm
That's how you
committed
do
to
it. Let's grow as a family. This is how we do. Everybody.
Yeah,
If you
but
a
Drew,
content creator, everybody should be subscribed to everybody.
Drew, the psychological warfare is a real thing. If you know you're gonna lose in a battle, you're gonna drum up something
Yes.
that can fuck with somebody else's mind so bad to where, okay, I got the advantage now. But no, Devin the Dream, fucking Black Jesus, he is prepared for shit like this.
I lost your audio, Mike.
Shit.
I got you. I hear you now. I hear you now.
His dad prepared him for shit like this. Bill Haney, King Bill, Trill Bill prepared his son for moments like this. That's why I'm not worried.
Now, let me ask you a question. I see you focus, Bo. Let me ask you a question. Let me ask both of y'all a question. Doesn't it feel like the tides are turning as far as how can I put this? As far as the universe coming full circle with the lands, and it's turning kind of fast. The last 3 weeks, we've seen some things. Now, that's not us with the bullshit. We've been eating a lot of crap from other people. Y'all know, just to say that. But time revealing the truth. Focus ball, I just sent it. Time revealing the truth has it's been coming about. We saw it first with Valdez, and we were quiet, and we look what happened. He lost an embarrassing fight. He looked like he was playing catch up the whole fight. There was nothing apart that fight that he could win. Shakur was in there smirking and smiling at him, knocked his ass down. He made him look amateurish. He made him look like a C-level fighter. You know what that looked like? Y'all remember back in the days watching ESPN Friday Night Fights, and the main event was a guy in the top 10, and they brought up a guy from like the top 30, and the top 30 guy was in there just doing everything he could, but the main event guy that was in the top 5, just trying to break the top 3, just beat the shit out of them all. It looked like one of those fights. It didn't look like it needed to be a main event. I was like, oh yeah, okay. Valdez, magically, just looked like a subpar opponent. Mm-hmm. There's nothing he can do technically under Team Reynoso. There's nothing he could do that will prepare him for Shakur. Let that go. Don't even run that back. They ain't even talking about a rematch. But prior to that, and salute to my brother Focus Ball in the building. But prior to that, we saw Mikey Garcia get washed by the Spaniard, Sandor Martin, and nobody's calling for that rematch. It happened, y'all. We ain't forget. That happened. Prior to that, I can't remember if it was before or after, Andy Ruiz, he won against Chris Arreola, but did he really win? And I was like, what the fuck's up, Andy? And I like Andy. I said, what is he doing? I heard he's about to fight King Kong Ortiz. Good luck with that. And then we go to Canelo. I'm jumping around, y'all, but we get Canelo. I did not pick, nobody in here picked Canelo to lose. We was in here saying, yo, if he lose, you know, I got to believe Bivol took a dive. But he went in there and, guys, listen, he beat the shit out of Canelo. I only gave Canelo like 3 rounds. And I'm being nice. 3 rounds. And then after that. So what I'm saying, we got a ball rolling here. There's something happening. There's something happening in the universe. There's something weird happening. I don't see that many Mexican flags. I don't see that many trolls anymore. It's something weird. There's something weird happening here. So now you got this Rolly Romero situation about to pop off. And look, there's nothing, man. There's nothing. Look, man, here's what I'm going to say about Rolly. I mean, he said something during the interview that was, I just totally just brushed it off because I said, man, he don't mean that shit. He just talking. If Rolly, look, man, all Rolly could do is box. If he wasn't boxing, what would he be doing? This is how God blesses us in different ways. You ever looked at a motherfucker? All right, look, watch this, y'all. Floyd can't read. People make fun of him, right? If Floyd wasn't boxing, what would he be doing? So God blessed him with some talent and he made good of it. If Rolly wasn't boxing, what would he be doing? What is his skill? What kind of student was he? I'm just curious because he doesn't sound educated. So God bless him, man. But I honestly think he's going to get his ass beat badly. He's a strong kid, and there's always the Ricardo Mayorga factor. I've named it. There's always a chance he can go in there and throw something crazy and land it. There's always that chance, but I just don't see it happening. You understand? So I don't understand. But the universe seems to be shaping things up very oddly. And Devin Haney's going into Australia with a bit of momentum. He got all this crazy shit happening. He's getting short money. He's getting disrespected in the media. American media is not supporting him. Now they done stopped his dad from going over there, but he still went over there. They really wanted him to pull out. And George is going to get fucked up. Let me throw it to my brother Focus Ball real quick, but let me get the super chat real fast. My brother Monster Musa Lifestyle in that super chat, much love. He said, Devin win and walk through the airport gate, Bill waiting to see Dev, see his father and say, I did it, Dad, and Bill say we did it, and they hug and cry, beautiful. And that's what we're doing. That's what's going to happen. I just firmly believe it. I firmly believe it. I believe it. And we're going to speak it into existence. This is going to be, it's not even going to be a real fight. It's going to be a dog walk. It's going to be a dog walk. Focus Ball, what you got on that, bro?
Salute to everyone on the panel. I appreciate you, Drew. Salute to the mighty LDBC. I got two things to say. In regards to what you were saying about it feels like there's a shift. Essentially, what is going on is, think about what was said to Joe Louis. We only let one of you through every 10 years or you would take over the sport. The sport is organized and managed in a fashion so that certain people, put it like this, if fair was fair, Canelo lost to Erislandy Lara. You get me? So there's the machine is built a certain way to match people up, to promote people, and to expose people in a certain way while systematically downgrading other people and keeping them from certain fights. So boxing is a microcosm of the universe. The truth comes out in the ring. If you've been smoking, you haven't been running, it's going to show. If you haven't been sleeping, if you've been staying up, partying, it's going to show in the ring. The truth comes out in the ring. So what the media can say whatever they want, they can promote things the way they want, but in the ring, what happened with Brian Castano and Jamal Charles? They were saying one thing, they said, oh, he did this and he's doing this, and on the replay, the truth showed itself. So it's pretty much just the reason. It's not so much that there's a shifting in the tide, it's just the truth eventually coming out because of all the systematic lies that have been trying to prevent these things from happening. And we see it much more with Devin Haney because every time he makes it over, you see another hurdle. It is also God's way of showing you hypocrisy, because first he lets all the hypocrites come out and show their colors. Then he'll give you an example, and then he's going to turn it back around on them. So there's no way to deny your hypocrisy. There's no way to deny it. There's no way to deny that George Kambosos is a coward. There's no way to deny that these dudes out here that are picking fights and doing weird, you guys are ducking, because look what Devin Haney did. Now we have the comparison. You guys are duck artists. You don't want to have that.
I firmly believe, and that's a fact. That's a fact. Robert Singleton says, look what happened to Thurman when he fought PHUCK. Yeah, it all came out in the wash. It all came out in the wash. And that's a fact what you say, man. That's a fact what you say, Healer.
There's one more thing I wanted to add.
Go ahead, brother.
Yoel Yehuda. I mean, you guys say Judah, but it's actually
Judah. I know. Yeah.
Right. So Yoel Yehuda and the Haneys. That is it. I was thinking about it the other night. I'm like, that's an interesting combination. I don't know anything about their relationship, but what I know about Yoel Yehuda, that's an Israelite name.
Yes.
Zabiel Yehuda. Those are Israelite names. But I noticed that the Haneys are more on the Muslim side, and I thought about it. The last time Muslims and Jews teamed up, what happened? They conquered Europe.
Uh-oh. You going somewhere?
The Straits of Gibraltar is named after Tariq Jabal Tariq, the mountain of Tariq, right? The Straits of Gibraltar. Tariq was a black man from Africa. He was, I believe, a descendant of King Solomon, but he converted to Islam. So he was a Jew by blood, but he practiced Islam, and he helped the Muslims cross over into Spain and conquered Spain. Ruled Europe for about 700 years, it was, almost 800. So yeah, the Spartan about to get obliterated.
Bro.
We're about to cross over again.
Bro, ain't it funny how the universe is 360 degrees?
All comes around.
Ain't it funny? And we're in the part of we're at the part of the movie where just when it looks like the hero's losing, something changes. Something changes. All right? Salute to my brother Monster Musa Lifestyle back in that super chat. He says the universe is undefeated. Motherfucking right. And salute to Jafari Cesar. He says focus ball sound like your conscience talking to you. Hell yeah. Sounds like your conscience. I am true man. Right. Yeah. Let me go to my brother G5. Trill Will in the building. Salute to Trill Will. Put your link in the chat, my brother.
Trill Will.
Let's grow. G5, let me go to you. The outcome of this fight, I think it's gonna be a one-sided ass whooping. It's not gonna play out like how people thought, like how we was building up and we was wondering, could Valpeds actually put Shakur in a bind where he has to fight and have to second think himself, like how he fucked up in the Olympics? Because in the Olympics he blew it and he knows that. I remember him crying. I felt so bad for the kid, but I knew he was gonna be a great professional. Are we looking at it like that? Like, yo, could Valpeds really push Shakur? And by round 3, we was like, no. Is it going to be that, or is it going to be, could George put Devin in a bind? And we look at it, and by round 2, we're like, yo, he done dropped this motherfucker like 1,000,000 times already. They're going to stop this shit. What kind of fight you think is going to be, G5? You're on mute if you're talking. You're on mute, brother. Because I know the brother's at work.
I had missed that last little part. Can you repeat it for me, man?
Oh yeah, okay. What kind of fight do you think that it's going to be? Devin Haney versus George Kambosos. Is it going to be competitive, where we're going to see where Devin's going to have to go into his tools and pull out tools we've never seen before, or is it going to be a one-sided wash? And by round 3, we pretty much know what it's going to be.
I think it's going to be a boxing clinic by Devin. I mean, he had a stationary fighter in T.O., man. Like, you low key, I mean, you took some shit against a fighter that was not fully mentally there. So you mean to tell me a more athletic, better fighter who has a boxing ability and can move and is smart and useful can't do that and more to you, and he can make you miss, he can hit you and make you pay? Okay, he might not be a knockout puncher, but if you swing and you miss, he's gonna hit you like 3 times. Devin just need to score points and outbox his ass. I don't care if you hit him in the same spot 1,000,000 times in that fight. Oh, he a pillow fisted. That shit gonna start to hurt after a while. I don't give a fuck who you are. You get hit in the same spot over and over, it's gonna hurt. I don't care who you are. So I feel like Devin just needs to go in there and just box his ass, make it decisive, make it so clear that even if they try to fuck him and give him some rounds like Canelo, but that little bitch don't got that enough power to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Kangaroo George don't got the power to say, hey, judges, y'all got to give me these rounds. They gonna look at him like, nigga, who the fuck are you?
Can he win on the cards? Can he win on the cards in Australia?
I think he can. I
Okay.
think he can. I think the way Canelo and them shit happen and more microscopes getting put on these judges, I think it's gonna be harder for him to do it.
Yep.
And I kind of feel like if he would have already had the judges in pocket, he wouldn't have had to try to get Bill Haney not being there. That's just my perception. I feel like if you had the judges in your pocket, you wouldn't give a damn if Bill there or not. But you let us know you ain't got enough pull to pay these judges to give you a judgment. So you Bill out. That way you can hopefully fuck up Bill's confidence before the fight. Because that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to psych him before he walks into the ring. So they can get a depleted Dev like they got Tio. It's not happening. We built different, bro. It's not happening. I got Dev Washington.
Robert Singleton says Devin gonna put on a performance like he did against Abdullah. Let me tell you something. Abdullah was a fight in at the theater at MSG. That's a fight I went to. And salute to Bill and salute to Black Fight Fan for me and Boxing and Barbecue went. He hit that boy so hard that shit sounded like a gunshot, and he broke his face and he couldn't continue. I was like, oh my God. He hit listen, man. I honestly believe, and of course, the disclaimer is this is boxing. We could be totally wrong, but that's not what I believe. What I believe is that Devin's gonna go in there, and I saw someone put it earlier. He's gonna go in there and put on a Gaddy Mayweather type of performance. I don't think that George Kambosos has seen anything like Devin Haney before. Okay, and everyone likes to put out the minor mishap in Devin's career, in Devin's ring performance against Linares. But here's what you motherfuckers neglect. And salute to Macadon One and Jim Diamond. I see you, family. Things like that have to happen. This is boxing. I was impressed. First of all, I'm glad that shit happened when the fucking bell sounded. Because Devin was wobbled. And I think he either got knocked down. If that happened early in the fight, he'd have gotten knocked down or had to take a knee. It's boxing, y'all. Hello. But I'm glad that happened. But what impressed me in the Linares fight was the next round. You're taught, and see, a lot of you motherfuckers never even been in a ring. You're taught that when you're hurt, healer, when you're hurt, what do? You're on mute, bro.
Can you hear me? Clinch.
Yeah, when you're hurt, what do?
Yeah, you gotta clinch. You gotta grab your opponent.
Thank you. You clinch. That's it. When you hurt, you hold. That's what I was taught. When you hurt, you hold. Let the ref work it out. I don't care if the ref gonna take a point. You got to get your marbles back. It's strategic. The next round, his legs wasn't all the way there. So that next round, I think that was round 11. He lost that round. He had to hold and get his marbles back. Round 12, it was back to business. It was back to school. He made one little mistake, and that's it. But I don't think I've reviewed some of Kambosos' past work. He's never fought a Devin Haney. And don't get it fucked up. He almost lost to Teofimo in that 10th round. He was beating the shit out of Tio, and then Tio got cracks. He hit him one good time, and he almost fucked up and lost that fight. He got his marbles back, and it was back to business. Mike, how you think this fight's gonna play out? This finesse, salute.
Look, Kambosos almost lost to Mickey Bay. Well, did lose to Mickey Bay, but he got the decision. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shakur Stevenson beat the shit out of Valdez. I called it. I said it was going to be an easier fight than him versus Jamel Herring. I see it that way. You know what I'm saying? Maybe not everybody else see it. An easier fight than Herring, but it was an easier fight than Herring. He controlled the whole fight. He controlled the whole thing. And that's what Devin's going to do. He's going to control his dude, put him in put him in a position where he's going to be able to hurt Kambosos, and I think he's going to knock Kambosos out between the 8th and the 9th round. I believe that in my fucking soul. I believe that he will make a statement. Make a statement on fight night. Don't fuck with my family. It's going to be a statement. It's going to be a systematic breakdown. And he's going to destroy Kambosos so bad that he ain't going to want the rematch.
Yeah.
He going to have to opt out. Like, nah, I can't fuck with this dude. I'm opting out. What's the penalty for me to opt out this contract? Because I can't fuck with this guy. What makes you think in another, 4 or 5 months, I'm going to do anything different? I got muscle memory to do what I do in that ring. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, Devin's going to destroy this dude. He's focused.
All of this work that this dude put in with this Emperor talk, I think, and it's just, again, the disclaimer is this is boxing. Nobody's 100%. But number one, I'm rooting for Devin. So, of course, I'm being biased. Just like everyone else rooting against him is biased. And racist on top of that. We know that. And we know the truth. We know what these motherfuckers are doing. That's the sad part. JC, what up? That's the sad part. That's the sad part. You motherfuckers are doing this shit on purpose, man. And the fact that you are supporting this behavior from Kambosos, yeah, the people that are supporting Kambosos right now didn't even know who the fuck he was prior to Teofimo Lopez. In fact, he was food for Teofimo Lopez. In fact, he was such food that they spelled his goddamn name wrong right here in the city on the advertisement. I did a video on it. I said, yo, that's not how his name's spelled. I remember doing a video and saying, look, I don't know how George Kambosos is going to win this fight. I don't know if he's going to win this fight. But the fact that he's so disrespected to the point where they can't spell his name correctly on the advertisement, you got to root for this guy because Teofimo was on some bullshit. And I remember saying George Kambosos beating Teofimo was for the greater good. You know what it turns out? It turns out that this WBC thing, it's like Lords of the Rings. It's like that little nigga Smeagol running around grabbing the ring and turning evil. It makes people act crazy. That's why I'm saying once Devin becomes undisputed, I don't care what he does with those belts. He could throw them in the trash and move to 140 and I don't know, get together with Tank regardless of the outcome. Get together with somebody else. Freeze these fools out because they play politics. I played it for you. Look, this motherfucker, what's his name? This bitch nigga Teofimo Lopez said, he told us what he was gonna do. But when we were talking about what he was gonna do, no one believed us. I said, yo, he's not trying to fight Devin. He could have been for Devin. He's not trying to fight Devin. Oh no, you just whatever you said about me, I don't care. But then when he lost those titles, and he lost because his throat exploded in the ring and his lung collapsed and he had a hangnail and his wife left him and all kinds of weird shit, excuses that he made. It all came out. He said, you know what I was going to do with it? I played it for you yesterday. Ask me now if you want to hear it again. I have it. The motherfucker said, yo, if I got undisputed, you know what I was going to do with it? And then prior to that, a year, some change prior to that, he says, yo, Devin Haney's not getting these opportunities. He just doesn't understand that. And when he said it, I was like, what does he mean by that? How would he know that? Because he sat his fucking ass in the offices with Mauricio Suleiman and they conjured up this shit. Teofimo's good for business. Lomachenko's good for business. But this guy, Devin Haney, bad for business because I can't control him. I cannot control Devin Haney. Mauricio can't dangle the belt in front of him. He's taking short money and going to the other side of the world. He's there already. They did not expect all of this. They stacked the chips so much against him, like they do a lot of black fighters. Most black fighters. They wanted to see him say, no, thank you, but no, thank you. That would keep Kambosos safe. and put a bad label on Devin. Because all we would be hearing if he said, and I wouldn't have minded if Devin at any point, even during the deal, yo, this is just not good. No, I'm not doing that. You want me to come over there and take this money and do this? And no, I'm not doing that. But he did it. And then the last hat trick they pulled was keeping Bill from coming over there. They want him to say, yo, no, thank you. Fuck y'all. I'm not doing it. They want him to say that. Now he hasn't said it. Now they're like, oh, shit. And they're not done, y'all. They're not done. I hope, man, Yuta's not stupid. Watch what you eat. Watch what you intake. Check the locker rooms. Check the robe before you put it on, because they got substances you can put on a robe. And when you get warmed up, your pores are open, you put it on your robe, it comes into your skin. And then round 8, you're like, why do I feel like this? Check your shit. Don't touch nothing. Don't have no one move your bags, nothing. They'll do anything. They'll do everything and anything from poisoning you to planting drugs on you. Oh, we let these niggas in the country and they tried to sell drugs. Huh? We found crack in Yoel Judah's bag. I'm not putting nothing past these motherfucking criminals. Y'all know the history of Australia? They're the offsprings of fucking criminals. Look it up. Salute to Jay Watts in that super chat. He says, this nonsense reminds me of Burns versus Johnson, and I see the same outcome. A wash. It's not going past 10 rounds. And I agree. Y'all remember Burns versus Johnson? All of that build up, and what happened? This is not going to the card, y'all. Devin is going to systematic. You're going to see how mature he is. Y'all remember the build up to Gaddy versus Ward? I mean Gaddy versus Floyd.
Yep.
I mean, Floyd's a great boxer, but you know Gaddy likes to work that body, and he'll walk through 3 punches, land one, and target practice. And a star was born. G5, man. What round you think this is going to end in? You on mute, brother? You there? Yeah, I know the brother's at work. Mike.
Yo.
What round you think this is ending in?
8 or 9. I'm calling it 8 or 9. And it might not be a knockout. It might be TKO.
Yeah, I think he stops him like that. He gonna knock him cold. Zelos Newton says 8th round TKO. I want to play something for y'all. So just so y'all just so you can hear it. This is Mauricio Suleiman on the undisputed situation. Let me turn this set up so y'all can hear it.
I just don't want that. Oh, go ahead.
Hey Mauricio, season's greetings, of course. I want to ask you for your review on 2 initiatives the WBC brought in, how you think they're going so far. One being the weight division and the other being the franchise championship.
2 hot topics.
Indeed.
And I've gotten a lot of punches over those 2, but I'm very, very, very happy with both. Bridgerweight, we have a WBC champion now. We have a silver champion, international, NABF. We have a few regional titles already contested. We have great testimonials from fighters. It is clear that there is a gap between light heavyweight, cruiserweight, heavyweight.
New Fat Boy Fitness in that super chat. Cook, family. I'm on the job, brother.
You go from super middle to light heavyweight, 7 pounds difference. You go from light heavyweight to cruiser, 25 pounds difference. And then you go open-ended for the heavyweight. So this introduction of the bridgerweight from 200 to 224 it's already finding a very nice universe of fighters within that range that are smaller heavyweights, that are fast, that are powerful. And the fights that we have seen in bridgerweight have been very, very good, very competitive. And I am certain it's going to be a very interesting division. There's already a few fights lined up, the mandatory against the silver champion. There's an elimination bout taking place for the second mandatory. So we're going to see very much action in that. Regarding the franchise, same thing. I did my column yesterday. I don't know if you all read it or not. Basically, what happens is any change brings resistance. That's a natural. Anything in sports, in life, in school. And the WBC has changed so many things in the history of the sport. From 15 to 12 rounds, they booed my father. They threw tomatoes at him. From changing the weigh-in to a day before, from introducing drug testing, from being having the clean boxing program, so many things that are changes. It's natural. So we introduce a new concept. As any new concept, it will continue to evolve to find the perfection or the best scenario possible. What is the franchise designation? Basically, to attend those very few fighters of the highest level, which are to take place in great fights that the fans wants to see. Canelo was the first one. Through Canelo, he went as a franchise. He went on to fight in super middleweight, then in light heavyweight, then came back. He requested to fight for the WBC vacant championship. So he did, and he has not used the franchise designation, and he unified the whole division. The other one, lightweight. As I explained it yesterday, it was very complicated 3 years ago. Mikey Garcia keeping the title frozen for a year when he moved up. We ordered several series of fights.
Did you hear what he said about Mikey Garcia? He kept that shit frozen. When he went up and lost to Errol Spence, did they strip him? No. Rigo went up. And I forget which sanctioning body. It was a WBO, the WBA. Somebody, I think it was a WBA. He went up, lost to Lomachenko. That had nothing to do with anything, and they stripped him. Devin Haney had shoulder surgery. They took the shit from him. Remember what I said? This is what we go through.
Some dropped, some didn't happen, some did happen. We ended with an interim championship. Then Lomachenko requests to fight for the vacant title, which is a...
He said Lomachenko, thank you, it was a WBA. He said Lomachenko requested it. Lomachenko was on video saying, I never requested it. Who's lying? And whether he requested it or not, you accepted it, motherfucker. There he is. Macadon, one salute. Mojave Sports Nation and Sports Podcast, what's up? Screw it. Get the WBC out of boxing. That's what I'm talking about, because I really don't care about it no more. Salute.
Great honor. We granted that. He defeated Campbell. Then he requested to be franchise in order to go in and to unify the division. We accepted that. He fought Lopez. And Lopez...
He fought Campbell. Didn't fight Devin. He requested the franchise status. Fought Teofimo Lopez. Lost to Lopez. And then Lopez run around talking about he was undisputed. When Devin got the real belt. Let's not forget where we at.
Requested to be franchised if he defeated Lomachenko. That's the first change in the rule that we had. We adjusted where the designation can be exchanged in a high-profile fight, as it was that fight and as it was with the Kambosos. What happened with the franchise in the lightweights? You can look at it today. It gave us 8, 7 fights or the greatest level, and it will continue to give many good fights. I am sorry for the confusion that fans may have. I'm sorry for the confusion media may have. I'm sorry for those who run the statistics like maniacs and say, oh my God, what is this?
What is it?
If you look at all record books, you will always see asterisks in some pages. I stay with the activity in the ring, with the great opportunities to many fighters, and I stand proud. It is not something that is going to happen.
Great opportunities for many fighters. Charlo was up to fight Canelo Alvarez. He invented the franchise status. That fight never happened. Opportunities for who?
In every way category is not that. It is not that. So I feel confident and I feel at ease and accept every comment, every request. I will accept it and try to get us for the best. Dillian, is that all, Danny?
Just a very quick follow-up. We regard George Kambosos as truly undisputed, as Devin Haney has the WBC lightweight title.
Yeah.
Before I get to that, let me get to this super chat. Squirrely, he says, so this is an admission that Fury's fat ass is a weight bully and got knocked out by a man at a lower weight class. Keep cooking them, Drewski. I'm on the job, brother. Yup. They want to put Deontay in Bridgerweight, fine. He kills everyone. They're going to be screaming and hollering. Because when he joked about going to cruiserweight, they screamed and hollered. You can't take that power down to cruiserweight, but you said he's light in the ass. Now listen to this, y'all.
Yes, Devin Haney is the WBC lightweight title. He's a Pride WBC champion.
What the fuck is a Pride WBC champion, y'all? What is that? I know there's a new Pride belt, gay Pride belt. Did y'all see that? Y'all know there's a gay belt? Did y'all see that shit? Did you see? Mike, you saw that?
Is you serious?
Bro. Yo. I'm not kidding.
Drew, you making it up, bro.
I'm not. Press 1 in the chat. Salute the champ side. Press 1 in the chat if you saw that.
A gay Pride belt.
Bro, I'm not kidding. Matter of fact, let me go to Google. Because that shit was on the... Bro. Gay boxing... Oh,
yeah. You see how they try to normalize that GAY word. You know what I'm saying? They wanted to make it acceptable and make it acceptance, even in boxing. Y'all don't see the play?
WBC gay belt. Bro.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Bro, I think I was looking at it like, yo, is this a fucking joke, dude?
Man,
yo, you know what came up though? That Commonwealth belt with that flag on it. Woo. Hold on, let me go to my text. Because that shit was in the group, and I was like, yo. Hold on. Nah, that shit was in the group, and I was like, hell, whoa, whoa, whoa. All right, this is what I got. Now, y'all got to tell me if this is real or not. The WBC is proud to be an LGBTQ ally and support the World Gay Boxing Championships. Y'all got to go to Twitter and tell me this is real.
Come on,
is this real? Tell me, is this real?
What are they doing, man?
Is that real? Is that real or fake? Is that really them? I don't know, y'all. This is what I saw. Someone put this in the group chat, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?" So when Mauricio Suleiman back then said Devin is the Pride champion, I'm like, "What is that?" I'm asking, "What is that?" Look, man. Either you're a champion or not. Why you got to make a gay belt? Who the fuck is going to fight for that? I'm going belt collecting. And then you get down to who was the other openly gay fighter? It wasn't of course it wasn't Orlando Salido. It was the other Salido. There was another Salido. And he fought him. Orlando fought the other one and knocked him out. I remember when Manny Pacquiao made some gay, I rock, salute. He made some gay reference and the guy responded. And I said, I didn't even know the brother was gay. Y'all got to let me know. Is that real, y'all? Let me know. I don't know if that's, is that real? That shit crazy. You don't, what I'm saying is you don't need that. Just fight. Who's going to fight for that? There's only going to be a gay league? You don't need that. Is there going to be a transgender belt next? You don't need a gay belt. You don't need a transgender belt. What you need, they have male and female. That's it, because they can't compete. Why? We're different. Your sexuality, because you get out of bed and you say, okay, I feel this way, I feel that way. That don't mean, yo, bro. So when he said Pride champion, I said, what is that? You notice this is the only time I heard it. He didn't say it. He didn't say it again after here. Let me run it back.
Comment every request. I will accept it and try to.
Orlando Cruz. That's who it is.
Dillian. Is that all, Danny?
Just a very quick follow-up. We regard George Kambosos as truly undisputed, as Devin Haney has the WBC lightweight title.
Yes, Devin Haney is the WBC lightweight title. He's a Pride WBC champion.
What is that? He just made that shit up.
Pride.
What the fuck is a Pride? Yo, did anyone else catch that?
Maybe he need Esau. You know what I'm saying? English as a second language because he might have been proud.
I just
not proud.
And then when I read that shit, I was like, wait a minute. Is he trying to gay out a belt or something? Because he does make shit up. And the fighter that I was talking about, it wasn't another Salido, it was another Orlando. It was Orlando. Let me put that in Google. Orlando Cruz. Look, it came right up. Gay Orlando Cruz popped right up. This the guy. This is the guy. This is the guy. That's him. Right there. That's him. And he fought Orlando Salido. Salido knocked him out. Listen, man. I don't give a fuck about what you do. I just found it, weird. Like, yo, what is a Pride champion? And then they putting a title together. Come on, man. If that's real, I need y'all to confirm. Trick Boxing in the building. I need y'all to confirm. Is that a real thing? Was that really the WBC on Twitter that did that? Is that real? Because I don't know if it's real. You heard? I don't know if it's real. Y'all gotta let me know if it's indeed real. Who the fuck is gonna fight for that? If I'm a pro, I'm not fighting for that. Fight for it for what? Yo, I'm undisputed, and now I'm the Pride champion, and I'm holding up a gay belt. For what?
Is it gonna be pink?
Shit. All right. How about this? What happens when a man? What happens when a man says, you know what, Clarissa Shields? No, you know what? Watch this. What happens when, I don't know, Jamel Charlo, who's undisputed, says, you know what? I want to be undisputed again. Tell the H Diva, Freyshawn Cruz, I want that smoke. I mean, she's undisputed. I'm undisputed. Let's go belt for belt. Aren't we going to be looking at him like, bro, what the fuck you talking about? That's a woman. I don't fuck that. You fuck that belt to belt. Lines in the camp. You're going to be looking at him like, nigga, what the dude, shut your mouth.
They would love that.
I'm about to send you here you go. I'm sending you the link on your gram. Yeah, I'll be on some like, yo, bro, what are you talking about? Salute to my brother iRock in that super chat. He said, look at how Mauricio capped and tapped damn capped and tapped damn for Jimenez so hard. Y'all remember that? Anyone who ain't black and there's in a bag in it for him, he's all for it. Yo, bro, he's about that dollar. Yep. And I will never forget that Jimenez shit. Alejandro Jimenez. I'm never gonna forget that. Because he never apologized.
Nope.
He never said sorry. This with this Daniel Kennedy shit. He pretty much told us again, shut the fuck up. Anthony Bolton, salute. Shut the fuck up. I'm working with him. I don't care. I'm not Interpol. I'm not the police. I'm not Interpol. I'm not the police. Shut the fuck up. I'm doing this damn thing. And hold on 1 second, y'all. Hold on.
Drew, I honestly think that the WBC has given Devin Haney plenty of rope to hang them with, because everything we have recorded on tape, there's something called consumer fraud. Boxers pay to be in the rankings, and they pay. Can you imagine paying to be in the rankings, doing these fights? Your career is moving in a specific trajectory.
Yo, Cook, y'all, I got to do something real quick. Cook, y'all,
because you've
Cook,
been given money, right? So if you're paying somebody money so that you can be recognized as a champion, and then you paid all the fees, you made it in the rankings, you moved up in the rankings, you got your shot, you got the belt, and suddenly they divide the belt in half, and the belt is not worth what it originally was because no one recognizes you as the champion. Devin Haney's in a position to sue for consumer fraud. Easy. I've sued somebody for consumer fraud before. That's fraudulent. But I know they're not interested in going that route. But with what Suleiman is saying, he's kind of just incriminating himself, that he's taking away the prestige away from it. He even said Kambosos is undisputed. So what is the point in Devin Haney holding a WBC belt and paying sanctioning fees? You understand what I'm saying?
Salute Divine Sense Boxing. Salute, bro.
What's up, fellas? How y'all doing?
Chilling. Much blessings.
Yeah. See my man G5 on the job
Divine,
doing
what's
this
good, my
YouTube shit.
brother?
Hey, my man's always out there putting in that work, regardless where he's at.
Man, I'm on the job, man. Like I tell people, anybody can do it, bro. You just gotta have a made up mind that you want to do it. If you're not in showing that you consistent and you serious about it, why is anybody gonna take you serious?
I'm in my office right now too. Shit,
I'm on the floor.
But
I just wanted to
I'm
come
still
in and
alive,
talk
too.
a little bit about this supposed WBC now supporting the gay community, and they're gonna do their own. I'm assuming that they're gonna do their own gay division or some shit. I don't know what it is, man, but I saw it on Instagram, and I tend to miss a lot of the bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, that looks dumb, and I just keep it moving. Like, I read a couple lines, and I'm like, that sounds stupid. But then I came into my feed a couple other times, and now Drew spoke about it today. You know, it's all fun and games, and it sounds great until somebody gets hurt. You know what I mean? And this idea of bringing in like trans athletes to supposedly do MMA with male athletes, and I guess boxing is probably a part of that conversation, combat sports in general. It's all fun and games until someone gets seriously hurt. Right?
Yep.
And then it's like, well, what are we going to do then? Like, who are you going to point the finger at? Someone's got to get blamed for that.
Yep.
Right? Oh, he hit too hard. Like, I mean, what are they going to? I mean, they're not going to blame it on this whole new affirmative action, are they? Right? They won't point the gun at themselves. And my thing is this, right? Is for me personally, a person that has traveled the world, and I've come into contact with many different walks of life, philosophies, religions, you name it, right? Over the past 15, 16 years. I can care less on what you want to do with your life, right? Who you want to love, who you want to call God, how you want to live your life. If it doesn't affect me and mine, I don't care what you do. But this is the problem. Now they are forcing it. And they're forcing it on our children, man. Right? So now you're making me paranoid for my own daughter, who's at that age where she's starting to ask a lot of questions. Right? Because when she goes on YouTube, or she's browsing online, or if she's playing a game on her phone with her friends, people start talking about. She came to me the other day. She just turned 10. Dad, what's a LGBT stand for? I say, I ain't got no time for that shit right now, man. If anybody's talking to you like that, ignore them, block them now. But this is what's happening, and that shit's scary to me.
Very.
Right? And I don't want my daughter to come to me one day and say, hey, you know, Dad, I want to go and box boys, right? But this is that shift, man. This is that shift because before, right, for the millennials, especially those who were born in the 80s like myself, growing up in the 90s, right? It was that initial push of like, oh, accept the gay community, this, that, and whatever. And it took a little while. And now, as we're in our 30s now, we've got past that, right? But it never seems to stop. You know what I mean? It continues to go to the next level, then the next level, then the next
Give
level.
up an inch, they take a mile.
Yeah. And it's like, it's 2022. Like, nobody cares if you're gay. You know what I mean? Nobody cares really at this point. So why are you trying to take even more and now put it into our children's eyes? That I just wanted to come on here and talk about that, man, because at the end of the day, right, I have a boxing channel. I got, a lot to say about politics and social things and what have you on other podcasts. But for Divine Sense Boxing, I try to talk about boxing. And it's like, doesn't matter where I turn my head, when I try to stay away from the politics and all these other social issues, it's still tapping in constantly. It's constantly being forced on me. And I'm constantly having to address it. I'm constantly having my head on a swivel. Like, is my daughter going to be poisoned by this bullshit out here?
Yo, let me do this because I gotta run. Hardbody James Timo in that super chat, much love and appreciate. He said they're on gay division. I just laughed entirely too hard at that. Yo, bro, it's ridiculous. Something came up. I really got to bounce. Yo, Divine Sense, let them know how they can find you.
Yeah, man. If you guys don't know me by now, it's Divine Sense Boxing, man. It's in the name right here. If you guys like boxing, like we all want to like it and try to be as productive and positive as we can, you like predictions and breakdowns, man, come check me out. Subscribe to the channel, man. And good to have you guys over there.
No doubt. Mike Biggs.
Yo, salute to the chat. Salute to the almighty LDBC. You can follow me here on YouTube at Mike Biggs Boxing and on Twitter and IG as well, man. I love boxing. If you love boxing, I'm a purist. I just love talking boxing, man. Just come holler at your kid, man. Appreciate y'all.
No doubt. Healer.
Yo, appreciate you sending me that link, Drew. Salute to Mighty LDBC. Salute to the panel. Salute to the chat. Y'all can just find my channel, Healer, the Mind Body Coach. But I talk history, real deep history, and combat sports.
No diggity doubt. G5, my brother in the building. Salute. Let them know how.
Appreciate the invite, Drew. Shout out to everybody. Y'all sub to these good brothers. Y'all can find me at G5_Gabe, Instagram, YouTube, outspoken_OG on Twitter. Hey, we building, we growing every day, man. I appreciate everybody's support, all the love they've been giving me, man. Channel's growing and these other brothers' channels growing as well. Hey, this content shit is not as easy as y'all think it is. It's not just turning on this camera and thinking you just say something that's gonna stick. Because a lot of people hop on this YouTube thing and just say shit and it has no substance behind it. So y'all support these content creators, man. It take a lot of time to think of ideas the way you want to present your content to get your message across. So I appreciate all you guys, man. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Drew. Again, appreciate the invite, my guy. And shit, y'all come and check me out. We building.
That's right. That's right. And Super in that super chat, he said, Drew, I bet you can't touch your back. Nah, I'm not flexible like that. It's pretty difficult, dude. Yeah. Subscribe to my brother Trill Will in the building. Yo, Mo, man, I want to get you. I want to get my brothers from the UK on here, man. Mo, Laz D. Let's do that, man. I don't know what time it is on the other side of the planet, but you know what I'm saying. I think this is something I'm gonna do on Fridays, man. Fuck it, Fridays. Get the family on here because I think not enough people know the family. You dig? So I'm gonna be in contact with everybody. Mo, hit me up on the gram, man. Let's do this, man. Much love and appreciation to everybody. The Venmo, the Zelle, the Cash App, the Super Chats, man. You already know what it is. Drew Titan, Bronze on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. And
why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.
Painful Excellence podcast tonight. I see y'all.
Move!